Welcome, children. We're going to look at Autodesk right here, 123D design. I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of the software, and then from there you'll be doing some other videos with the class as well. So a few things to look at first on your mouse. Roller bar. Okay, as you roll it, it's going to give you this effect, zooming in and out. If you push it down and click it, it allows you to pan. Okay. Next, your regular left click is going to be a selection, and your right click is going to be able to orbit the object. Okay, if you start moving around and get all crazy lost, over here on the left hand side, you got a little directional box. If you hit home, it always brings you to the same place where you can click on front view, or rotate it to the top view. You can angle it from here. Everything you want to do. Okay, so I'm just going to get a straight overhead top view by using my mouse, just to see what I have to work with. Alright, you've got your undo and redo at the top. Pretty simple. This is like your file on any Microsoft program. So if you click down, you go new, open your old projects, save it. This is important. Anytime we save, we're always saving to my computer. Okay? When we import, that might be if you take something off the internet, off Thingiverse, you'd import it here. When you export it, that's to print, and we always export in STL. Okay? That's what we do to print. So that takes your object and puts it in a format that the printer understands and sends it to there. Alright? So we can close that up. Okay. Next, we got all of our different objects up here. So we have move and rotate, aligning objects, smart scale, scale it out. You can put a ruler on there. Smart rotate, primitives, these are going to be our objects. So you got boxes, spheres, cones, all different pieces. This is if we're going to sketch something. Okay, sketching lines, sketching a fillet, that's if you curve the edge of something. Construct, so we can extrude things, make them taller or longer. Sweep, so it'd be rotating them. Alright. Modifying. These are those fillets we talked about, around in the corners of our objects. Combining two objects, merging them together to make one, so they move as one piece. Subtracting, so removing a piece of the object. Intersect, and separating two. Okay. Measuring objects, you can add text, and then snap is how you attach multiple things. Alright, you also got your pan views, some orbit zoom tools on the left hand side here. Okay, so we can just stop by start, click their box, you can see it, it gives us a standard size. Alright. Go back to my top view here. So if I double click on the object, it's going to give me all these options. So I'm going to scale it up so I could put the dimensions I want right in there. Okay, or I could grab them and just drag it. Or if I hit shift and drag, does it all at the same time, keeping it uniform in size. Once I get it where I want it, just hit the green check and then it stays that size. Okay. Now you can see here, oop, I went through the bottom, right? So if I grab my object and move it, here's my move menu, I can pull things up and down with the move menu. I can move them left to right, or I can start to rotate them. Okay. See, now I don't want 183, I want 180. Alright, so there's something we can do. If I want to make two of these now, if I click on the whole object, I hit Control C, Control V. Now I just made the same thing. So if I was making wheels on a car, I'd only have to make one, and then I could do it. And then I could just copy them. Or if I wanted to, I could click this one, hold down Shift, click the second one. You can see they're both highlighted green. Do Control C, Control V. Now I just made two more objects. Okay, and all four now are exactly the same because they were designed from our original block. Alright, what else can we do here? Cylinders, you can see it'll snap them to you automatically. We can change the size of it right here when we're doing it. How big around we want it. If I click over here, I can change my height right away. I can put this back on there and click it, and then move it in there right into place where I want it. I'm gonna rotate it a little bit. Get it in the center of my object. Whoa! Control Z is undo. Okay. Now if I want to subtract that, I can go up to my merge subtract. You can see I subtracted the block, but that wasn't what I wanted to do. I did it in the wrong order. So subtract this. Doing them in the wrong order. So I could select the box first. There you go. And I put my hole inside of there. Okay. Or I could click this face. Snap it to and you can see they went together. That was our snap tool. I can rotate them. I can bring it out a little bit if I want to still, or pull it together. So those are just a few of the tools to get you guys started and on your way, and then we'll start watching some videos and you'll start to design some of your very own projects.